Hi guys, welcome to the Language Edge YouTube channel. My name is Johnny. In today's video we're going to talk to you all about verbs. So what exactly is a verb? Well, at its most basic level, if you look for the definition of a verb, you'll find something like this. A verb is a doing word within a sentence. It's the action in the sentence. It's the thing that's happening within the sentence. So let's take a really simple example for this. I eat cereal. So I, noun, eat, verb, the action in the sentence coming from the conjugated form of the verb to eat. So I eat cereal. I speak English. I learn languages. Now those are the verbs within those sentences. Eat, speak, learn, those are all verbs. Now that's all well and good on a basic level. But the fascinating thing is, guys, there is actually a little bit more to it when you start to delve into this a little bit, because with a verb, we talk about it being a doing word or an action word. But if I say the sentence, I am here, what's the action there? There isn't really any action in that sentence, but there is a verb, because I is a noun, here is a location, a place, but am is the verb. So I am here. So am is a verb in that sentence, and it's actually a conjugated form of the verb to be. So the best way of actually understanding what is a verb in terms of what actually it is to think about, could you put the little word to in front of the other word? And if you could, and you could put it in the sentence, I am going to, and then have another word. If that word makes sense, then that is a verb in that sentence. So for example, I'm going to hold this pen. Perfect, because to hold in that sentence, holding, verb. I'm going to table a meeting. Now table on its own obviously is nearly always a noun, but to table a meeting in that sentence, to table is a verb. I'm going to put my phone away before 5 o'clock this evening. To put is a verb. I'm going to eat lunch soon. To eat is a verb. I'm going to plant. Plant is normally a noun, but I'm going to plant an idea in your head. Plant in that sentence is a verb. So if you can use, this is a really good way of discovering what the verb is. Can you put the little to in front of it? And if you can, then you're looking at a verb. Examples where you can't do this, for example, I'm going to blue. What does that mean? Blue is not a verb. I'm going to blue. To blue what? What? I'm going to radiator. What? I'm going to photo. What? So to radiator, to photo, to blue, to red. What are you on about? Not a verb. Cannot be a verb if you can't go for the sentence I'm going to and then put in the next word. If you can, and obviously, by the way, that construction I am going to also uses the verb to be in this phrase of am. So I am, that's a verb there, going to, another verb, and then we're looking at the third verb in that sentence, interestingly enough. So that's what we're calling, by the way, an auxiliary verb, where it's helping to other verbs later on in the sentence, which I will do a separate video on because I don't want to get overcomplicated on this one. But yeah, essentially, guys, a verb is the thing that's happening within the sentence, the action that's going on. But it is a little bit more complicated than that, because it's a lot of these things where you are not certain whether or not it is a verb or not. To work it out is just, can you put the little word to in front of it and it makes sense? If you can't, then it's not a verb. If you can, then it is being used as a verb in that sentence. All right, so if you ever see a sentence which has got the little word to and then the next word, you've got a verb, and not only that, you've got the verb in its full infinitive form. So we'll talk about verb conjugations, auxiliary verbs, all that in other videos, but that hopefully has given you a basic understanding of what a verb is. So I hope you've enjoyed that and it's been useful. Have a lovely day. Ciao for now. Enjoy.